Hi guys, so today I have some new items from LDRS Creative to share with you. They did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So, these are some of the new items that LDRS Creative brought to HSN. Super excited. I mean, look how pretty these are, you guys, already. We have these Daisy Madness Edgeables dies and the Artisan Mixed Bouquet Edgeable dies. And as you can see, they're nice and long. Of course, you can use them on any size card, really. And let me just give you a measurement as far as the actual length. They are 8.5 inches long, and then, you know, they vary from like 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch to, you know, larger 1.25 inches or so on this one. And this one, again, you know, this one's a little tighter. Slimline edge here, or edge. The little eyelet, love it. This one just makes the little areas here, so I'll talk about them in just a second. I just want to show you kind of like this one's basically almost 1.5 inches of prettiness. So you can see, like, this one has the netting. It's going to cut the edge. It's not going to cut this inner part, so it's going to have this netting here. These pretty flowers will be hanging off the edge too. The little lace, scallop lace with the little dots, and then just this beautiful eyelet lace also along the edge. On this one, this edge cuts. Of course, this one doesn't. This one cuts a nice sleek edge there with that netting that's larger than like what's over here. And then the little eyelet lace and this little sweet, petite, pretty lace there with that little curve to it, of course, on these. So I do have some other items to show you. I'm going to show you everything today, and then we'll work with some of the items today and some at a later date. So keep an eye out. But I want to show you this. Let me move these to the side for now. And let's look at the paper. So this is the new Papers Painted Garden 48 sheet double-sided plus 4 ephemera sheets. Oh, that's so cool. So this is a 12 by 12 paper. And they do a nice... I was just taking the paper out of the packaging, and I was wondering as far as the finish on them. So it does say it's... I'm not sure what I said before I took the wrapper off. 48 sheets double-sided plus the 4 ephemera sheets, which will be very cool to check out. And... oh, I already took one paper with me over here. So this paper is a matte paper. I don't know if I don't know if you can feel it. I can feel it. It has like a tooth to it. It's not that satin effect that they have on some of the other papers. This one's more very much matte, you know, paper. So as you can see on the bottom, it has that beautiful border, that beautiful imagery here on the top, and there are 4 sheets of that one there. I just want to see what we have, what it says on the outside. Okay. I'm trying to see if it also says... I'll find the weight for you guys, because I know you guys are always curious of that. It's a nice weight. It's thicker than, you know, layering weight. It's not 300 GSM weight, so it's just in between there, you know. Which is a really nice cardstock. A beautiful print there on the back. Again, lovely for scrapbook pages, but you can also just trim like this little area down and make a nice card. Of course, that little edge there, a nice background. More of the beige kind of background on this one, even though it has, you know, lots of beautiful colors like beige with a little orangey kind of tone in there. And then on the back side, it has the striping, but with the little flowers down at the bottom. This one's kind of pinkies and purples and blues, really pretty colorway. This big pattern. And then again on the back side, it has similar to that first one that we saw with little flowers, just different colorway. This one's got your blues and your oranges, just such pretty pops of color. I love it. They're juicy, you know, it's like just so juicy. On the back side, again, it has the little flowers in that bottom corner. I'm showing to you this way, but that's the, you know, bottom or top corner, however you want to use them. Coming out the side, either way. Really beautiful with the little vining leaves in the background. They're very soft with that little mossy color in the back with all the different colors there. And then at the bottom, this one, or at the top, however you want to use this paper. This way, on the side. However, gorgeous. Very unexpected colors. Here we got like the orange and kind of like a burnt like umber, you know, those kind of colors with the purple. Really pretty, and pink even. And the back side has that little guy. And then we have this really big bold pattern. Beautiful, deep, rich colors. Again, and these are just lovely when you cut them up and just have them in the background of a card. It already adds so much, and then you just pop on a little something. It does a lot for you. Beautiful. More tropical in nature in this one. Oh, look at those. Love it. We got the light blue with all the different colors on this one with the light blue background. And the back, it has that pretty little pattern. Really soft blue on the top. It's kind of pinky purplish in the background. All those bright colors. Plenty of paper. I mean, there's plenty for you to keep and plenty for you to cut up and not feel so sad about cutting it up. I know that's how we get, but definitely got to cut into your papers, guys. And then this one with the beautiful vining flowers. Look how tall. How cute, standing really tall. And then on the back it has that same little kind of feel of the tall flowers in the corner. And let's look at these. This is fun. Love this kind of thing. So all you do is tuck in some little flowers, a little something behind it, and you're good to go, you know. So we have, you know, Best Day Ever, The Sweet Life, Thinking of You, lots of different shapes and sizes of the little, you know, Dream Big, Get Well Soon, lots of different sentiments. Thank you, a little bit of magic, You Make Me Smile. And these are 4 sheets of these guys, so plenty to use up. Look at that. So gorgeous. Okay, so that was the paper pad. And I mentioned before, you know, I would come back to these things. So we have several different items here. So this one, again, are the die cuts, but these are embellishments that coordinate. So this one's called Daisy Madness. As you can see, this says Daisy Madness Edgeables. This is Floral Embelly Pastel Daisy Madness is what it says there. Let me open this guy up. Oh, love it. I just love when you open something and the presentation is just so pretty and nice, and just look how pretty. Sweet Daisy Floral and Embelly Mega Pack. My goodness, this has some good weight to it. Let me open this one up. I'll open the other one up too, that way they're both open, but I'll be right back. Guys, look at the Artisan Floral. Okay, let's check this one out with its coordinating edgeable, but I'll put the edgeable over here for a second, and we'll open these guys up. I don't want to destroy this, especially with my nail polish. Oh wow, okay, so these are chipboard. Oh, look at these. They're really flat. So you can see they're like enamel dots, but they're like obviously plastic or epoxy here, but they're very flat, but it has that dimension. I love that kind of candy dot-ish. A couple of packs there. Looks like 3 sheets. And then we have, oh, look at this. Really sweet little ribbon. But looks like about 1/4 inch ribbon. We have the yellow and then like a teal color and like a really pretty bright pink. Oh my goodness. Ooh. You know, what does this package say on it? Yeah, it says 3 coordinating ribbon colors, 640 chipboard stickers, and 252 glitter enamel dots. And that's kind of what I was looking at. I'm like, these look like stickers on the back of this packaging. You can kind of see that it looks like sticker material. So let's check these out. Chipboard pieces. I was looking at them like, I don't know if I should push them out the back or bring them up the front. So let's see how thick these are. That's kind of what I was wanting to see. Look at that. Little chipboard pieces that add dimension, but not super thick. So I do appreciate that. I like my cards to be chunky, but not super, super chunky. But this is so cute. So we'll definitely get to these guys in just a minute. But it looks like these are the same. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. So we have all these beautiful flowers that, again, coordinate with kind of what's going on over here. As you can see, the little flowers here. And then you have the little pieces, so you would match them up, you know. I mean, if you want to put this little bit in the center of that, or maybe some of the little enamel dots, or however it is that you want to use them. There's that set. So I'll leave this one closed up for now. But we also have these guys to kind of punch out. I'll give you some idea as far as the size of these. 2.5 or so. And this one has some similar flowers, but has a lot more leaves. That's kind of what I was looking at to see the difference here. Like 1.25, 1.5, you know, the flower. This one's almost 2. To give you just kind of an idea of what we're looking at as far as the sizing on those. Really pretty, juicy colors. Really sweet. Very springy. Okay, let me open up the other one that looks like a different colorway. So this is the Artisan Floral. And it says 3 coordinating ribbon colors, 612 chipboard stickers, and 252 glitter enamel dots. And yeah, this is definitely a different colorway. Look at that. Nice and hot, like spicy. Love it. So we have these little guys here with the glitter. Hope you can see the glitter. I'm trying to get us. I'm sorry that I know whenever there's something shiny, my camera wants to make it darker to compensate. And beautiful coral. Oh, look how pretty that color is. I want to say teal. It's a very deep, pretty color. And then that kind of lime green that's also very deep and warm in the color. And then we have our stickers here. So, different kind of flower. Let me show you again the die set, the Artisan Mixed Bouquet Edgeables. So you can see it's just a little different kind of posy, where the other one, I think they're like longer, a little more flowy like this. Hopefully that makes sense. This one here is a little more compact in the petals, right? So as you can see there, and let's see the different sizing on these. Nice large centers, and we have our little leaves. Let's see, we have about 2 inch or so in that one, you know, 1.5 inches. And then you go from there. I mean, I'll measure some of the little, just to give you an idea, about 1 inch, a little bit bigger than that. Those guys, and then we have all our little flowers that kind of coordinate back. So really, really sweet. So what I'm gonna do is think about what I want to create, and we'll work with one of the sets today, and then we'll come back and work with the other set next time. And when I say sets, I mean like because they coordinate, but they are sold individually. Okay, so I'll have links individually for those items, but I'll be right back. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try out the Artisan Mixed Bouquet Edgeables with some of the Artisan chipboard pieces. So I have them here just ready to go. I think I'm going to make a 5x7 card. I don't work in 5x7 that often, but I think it'll be fun for today. So I did grab a piece of paper from the kit, and I'm going to cut it so that it pretty much covers the whole front of the card. So I do want these little butterflies and things in the corner. I thought, why not? So let's grab those guys. So if that's the 5-inch side, just a little bit smaller than 5 inch. And then 7, which means I need to cut off 5 inches from this side. So I'll probably do it that way I don't have to extend my cutting arm. So I'll just cut the 5 inches off of here. And I have my little card base here. So put that on there. And then I'm going to take the border die, the edge die. I think I want to do this floral one. So we can take that guy. Oh, look how cute on the back they're showing to layer it up in different ways. You have, I mean, layer all of them. Basically, as you can see there, it looks really lovely, just like that. I'm going to cut down this piece of paper real quick, and I'll be right back. I'm going to leave it basically a slimline length because I don't know where I want to cut it off. This is 5x7, so we're only going to cut off like 1.5 inches somewhere off of that. So what I'm going to do is just cut this down to like 4 inches across this way, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just want to get that off there. And I'm just going to place this on here and basically run the whole thing through. If I want to trim off a little bit off the top once I see where I want to put it, I'll do that, or however it is that I need to, but I'm just going to bring this right here and just tape that down and run it through my die cutting machine. It is going to take off this whole edge, so I like to put tape like wherever it's going to come away just in case. So I will run this through and I'll be right back. So we have this little guy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, this should come right off basically. Look how pretty. So if you have that slim line, just gorgeous. Let me put these things to the side. Like I said, I'm not sure which part I'm going to stick down quite yet. So let's go ahead and stick down the blue. And it's completely 5x7 like I had mentioned. A little bit smaller on the 5 side. This little guy has been giving me some problems recently. Let's clean that out. And I'm just going to glue this part down, and I'll be right back. Just put glue right on the back of this, okay? And stick it right down. So another thing we could have done is just die cut the card base itself and then tuck this behind it, but this gives it more of a stability than just having the printed card. So I'm just doing a whole topper. And then I'm not even cut this down yet until I know what I want to do. If I want to use this side or like in here, it's just a slight adjustment, you know, what I want to cut off. So let me think about my little flowers and what I'm going to do that way, so that way I know where I might want to cut this down. So I was looking at that. I got this little tag from the die cuts, and I came to look at this, and this guy popped down my hand. So I'm like, well, you know, he wants to go. So we'll use that guy, maybe this guy. We can layer them over each other. So I'm going to take a moment and pop out what I think I want to use. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so I will be right back. Just looking at the different boards and seeing what else I would like to bring in. Okay, as I kind of play with this, what I'm going to do is probably these guys. Have a few more. We got to get a few more leaves. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down and then cut off the excess. And I want to see where I want to glue this, like here to there. You can leave this kind of fluttering if you like. I like movement in my cards sometimes too. But today I'm going to glue it down. And I'm just going to go over to my guillotine and cut off whatever is excess. Okay, so I'm going to hold that down and then just slice that off and slice this off. Before I actually do that, I'm going to let that set up because, you know, it has a wet glue. And what I'll do is just take my pieces and kind of layer them up however it is that I want to use them. I'm layering these guys. They don't have to be layered up. You can just, you know, leave them however. And like this little guy, just take the backs off and stick them down and layer them all up. Okay guys, cut that off. I'm kind of looking at how I want to arrange this little stuff here. I may or may not glue that down quite yet. Oh, what's really sweet is a lot of these pieces will also fit into these little areas that are kind of hanging down here, so it's all kind of, you know, it all goes together, like I had mentioned before. Just trying to leave some white space so it looks nice and clean. And then we're going to have, you know, leaves tucked in here and there. Wherever it is that we want to put them. Yeah, maybe, oh, I didn't stick those two together. Still have the back on this one. Thought I had gotten to all of them. Oh, so sweet. Something like that. Okay, so I will glue this down, and then I think on that top red one I'll probably use a dimensional anyway just to get it up off of the other little flowers. But for now we're just going to put this here, and then I'll start sticking these guys down and I'll pop this guy up on top. Again, just taking the backs off, and then I'll just lay them out just like the way you see, just taking the sticker back off. And I'll put those out, okay? Stick those down, stick that down. Okay, so this is what I came up with. But before I stick this down, because I'm probably going to use a glue that I can push down, and I don't want to push it down. I want it to stay dimensional. And I'm going to grab some of these guys and make this even more kind of fun and just eclectic. I think this is really, really sweet. So, like this little guy. Oh my gosh. So cute. Like, how tiny is that? And then maybe this guy over here. I mean, we have lots of colors we can pop in there. Kind of want to go with like this red. And I'm using one of the larger, like the mid-size ones, I suppose. You know, these little guys, there's all different colors on this. If you really look, there's like a deeper red, a brighter red, a deeper kind of yellow, orange, clear, yellow, yellow, light green, and then dark green. And there's a couple of sheets of those. 3 sheets. And then, ooh, this one. Aww. Oh my gosh, you know, I'm gonna go with the green just to bring that green back in from the leaves. Make it really fun. You know, I'm just putting them here and there. And then I'm just gonna put this. I didn't take the backing off of this sticker, so I'm just going to use some dimensional glue to pop that little guy down. Make a really kind of eclectic card there. So sweet. Thanks so much, LDRS Creative, for sending these items for review. Like I said, they are now available there on HSN. Sorry, I'm not sure I was, but thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for the using the next set. So pretty, really eclectic, just very different, very artsy. But thanks for watching, guys. The link's in the description box, and also images coming up for you guys right now. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.